Honestly, everything that these men and men like them with these podcasts are doing is marketing. It's marketing to make you upset and to make them money. Hey, I just want to check in and remind you all that I am giving away an Nespresso. It's the Nespresso that you see on the screen. The video in the middle is mine. Go to my community tab, read the most recent post. Also, I'm always posting on my community tab and giving things away, so you probably should check it out way more often. Like, you guys should really be checking out my community tab way more often. But go to my community tab, read the most recent post, and all the giveaway rules will be posted there. Once again, the giveaway ends at the end of the month, and I'm giving away this exact machine and accessories. Have y'all ever noticed that quite a few of these men who are leading the charge are also rappers or photographers or just, I don't know, they're trying to get themselves into the emphasis on the next word, entertainment industry? Have we been paying attention to that? And have y'all peeped that the patriarchal women that tend to align with this misogynoir are always selling either a product or just they're selling you something, right? So the people spewing this nonsense are just spewing to be talking. Every single one of them is selling something, and that something was in the works before they podcast endeavors. But because it wasn't, going as planned, they take a podcast. They might even pivot the format, and they are seeking to find outrage. So I saw this really awesome thread, and it was by @myhandsratedE. Please do make sure you follow that account. Of course, there's a siren going past. No, I'm not going to edit the siren out because this is my real life. Just to let you guys know that I do come to you guys live and direct. Okay. All right. So anyway, @myhandsratedE has a really wonderful thread, and I wanted to read the thread to you all and just provide some of my thoughts and opinions in conversation with this thread, because I have been noticing that, I don't know what it is, y'all, but it's just like, we just have to respond. We have to engage, right? We have to give more clicks and eyes and literal AdSense dollars to people who are not seeking to uplift us all. And I'm really trying to figure out what that's about, because you can take this video, for example. All right, you know who I am talking about, or a general maybe group that I may be speaking about, but I'm not naming them. I didn't put their name in the title. I didn't even put their name in the thumbnail, because I don't need to be giving the algorithm any more reason to think that more of us actually want to engage with their content, right? It's that simple. It's that simple sometimes. But I feel like we think that by responding with our outrage, we're bettering it. We're doing something that they're really going to care. They don't care. Like, you're lining their pocket. So, okay. So anyway, like, I'm sure that they made the observation that the attention that came their way when they mentioned things like weaves, lashes, child support, baby mamas, abstinence, high value men. Y'all have heard it. Come on now, high maintenance, whatever. That the attention that they got from that is what was getting them a platform. For example, that man who gets dressed in a suit and had a FaceTime call with the rapper, the woman from Queens, the Barbie, okay, the baddies. But once again, I just like to be strategic with my language, right? But you know what I'm talking about. So that man who we all, right, are more familiar with, that man, if you go back in his history, his podcast weren't giving that alpha male energy. He wasn't even talking about that. And truthfully speaking, his personal politics as a man do not align with the message that he is sending. And he knows that internally. And what I'm talking about, but when I say like his message, his personal politics, is that he's out here telling men, right, don't simp on these women, and this is an 8 versus a 9. This is, you're a high value man, or this is a high value woman, or whatever. He's spewing all this stuff, but he personally, as a man, honestly doesn't agree with most of the stuff that men out here are doing. He doesn't agree with most of the stuff he's telling men to go out here and do to attract, quote unquote, these women. But he realized when he had like maybe one, maybe unpopular opinion type thought, but it wasn't as extreme as he is today, that it started to get him popularity. right? He started doing numbers. The check may have been bigger. And he continued to do it because we rewarded him. We kept watching, we kept sharing, we kept talking about it, we kept joking about it. And that's the part I really want to touch on. When we joke about this, because there's nothing funny about that man's message. There's nothing funny about the message of the two men on the thumbnails of this video. There's nothing funny about the messaging and these podcasts. There's nothing funny about it. And it really does deeply bother me inside that we think there is something to joke about. Here's the thing. And like I said, maybe it is that deep with me. Because back in my video about the woman married to the rapper who ran for president, right? They're now divorced. When it comes to her undergarment line and loungewear line, it is that deep to me. I don't buy, I don't support, I don't engage because why? Like, why? Why would I engage with that person's products? When that person is so clearly not for my community or me as an individual, why? And that woman has just told us to get up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work anymore. And what was the direct response to that? Everybody who has worked with this woman in the recent years says, first of all, excuse me, I do get up and work. I work for you. I work super hard and you're not even paying me fair wages. And you have the nerve to get up here and tell people get up because y'all are being lazy. It seems like nobody wants to work. Girl, you are not even doing the work that you're talking about. So how dare you? Like, if anything, have so much gratitude and respect for the people that are doing the work that you're talking about. People are lazy and don't want to do. Have gratitude that there are people in your life who you can actually give and afford a living wage to, who are doing that work. But no, instead, you're going to say folks are lazy because they want to be paid $28 an hour, $30 an hour to do this work instead of, unpaid internship or just for free or just for bare minimum wages, not even like the legal minimum wage, which is still abysmal and not a true living wage. That's why it's called minimum wage, right? I don't engage. Like, that was a very long, way to just say, like, I don't engage. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And it's, for me, the Black women who do engage with that woman and the family and purchase things, like, you financially support their lifestyle. That, which is one that is directly possible because they steal from you all the time. No, I'm not buying it. I don't care how good the leggings. Baby, I'll go to Rainbows. I'm so serious. I don't care. There's not a product they're making good enough for me to want to support that. So it's the same thing when it comes to these podcasts and the message these men are spewing. Like, we have to just learn how to disengage them. I'm not even talking about the whole deplatform, but cancel culture. It's not even about that. It's just like, bro, if you don't like it, don't engage with it. It'll get less and less popular. The fewer people that engage with it, to maybe it just stops because people see, oh, when I go down this route, actually nobody lasts. Actually, nobody likes it. There's such a small amount of people in my community who even appreciate this that it's not even worth it because I gain nothing from it. So maybe I should reevaluate why I even engage in these behaviors and these mindsets, why I even say these things. Instead of, what do? Engage with it. Not only does it build their platform, but we, Black women, I guess I'm talking to you, we are the easiest group to target because the people that talk about us, will never, ever face true repercussions. They just won't, right? But make no mistake. This conspired and targeted harassment of Black women as a collective is not new at all. This tactic is not new. Nor is the intention. And the intention, it links back to building platform. People are intentionally making fun of you to intentionally build a platform. Like, people literally know if I make fun of them, if I talk down to them, if I make them the butt of every joke, if I say I don't like them, even more so if I belong to the same community as them, I can build platform. And I can always shift, and I can always pivot, and I can always cover that shift and pivot up as learning from my mistakes, reevaluating, growing, evolving. Well, that's not even what happened. That's not what is so wild to me is that these people sometimes really, like, their personal politics don't even, I said it earlier with that man, their personal politics don't even align with the character that they're performing. And that's why it's like even worse, I feel like, because it's like, bro, if you know you personally don't believe that, then why are you performing it? Then it gets all murky. And that's why it's getting real shaky out here for Black women. We're always safe and covered and protected, amen. But it's just like, what? You a Black man. Come on. This is not even a conversation of nobody else did this to their race, gender, whatever. No, because there's always fringe groups. It may not be as loud as it is within the Black community, but we have to also hold ourselves accountable too. We as Black women have to just decide, okay, so when people do this thing, we just don't engage with it. When people do this thing, we don't retweet about how stupid it is. We don't share their pages talking about some de-platform them. We just don't engage with them. We just go, oh, wow. If I was subscribed to them because maybe I truthfully did enjoy a couple of podcast episodes or whatever, and I thought they were funny and thought it was a satire, once I realized, oh, no, this is like really serious. This is actually how they believe. Or even if it's not, it's what they're performing. So I consider that not to be cool. I'm going to just go ahead and unsubscribe. I'm just go ahead and not follow. I'm just going to go ahead and block, because you don't have to engage with things you don't like. When you engage with it, all we're telling these algorithms that we like it. And as much as we all talk about how these algorithms, right, purposely put stuff in our path that we don't like or think we might not like to get us to engage with it, to get us riled up, to get us enraged. So maybe now we take that from our online life into our real life just to mess with us. Come on, y'all. Come on. Like, see through the game. See through the game. That's all I'm saying. See through the game, okay? Because not only are the tactics and intentions old work, because we've been doing it for a long time, their talking points are old too. It's very easy to get society to gravity to a message that they've already been propagandized to believe as truth. What are the old age things, right? They always say about Black women. You have the welfare queen, missing child support money, right? Black women misusing governmental assistance has always been a narrative, even though we've done how many studies that show it's white women that get the most assistance. Anyway, it takes nothing. It takes nothing for them to regurgitate that message. This system has already done that. The hard work of presenting Black women in a negative light. That's what they've done. Anyone wanting to profit from that just has to repeat that exact same framing. All you got to do is read your oppressor's talking points. And you too can be a Black man with a podcast with 1.5 million views, endless streams of revenue. Just oppress. Just be as oppressive as your oppressor, and you will be famous. Because isn't that what's important in this lifetime? On this spinning rock in the middle of a panini press, that you, my friend, can have. Okay? It's trifling. Misogynoir is marketing. It's the quickest and easiest way to build an audience that doesn't require skills or knowledge or really truly adding value. And women do it too. Women do it too. All people do it. That's what's so sad. All people do it. All people, when they realize that misogynoir is like a career path, they take it and they run with it. If the thing they weren't doing before is not working, fine, I'll make fun of Black women. I know I can get rich that way. It's not hard. Even Black women. And they do. And that's what's so wild to me. We accept it. I need us to stop. Like, literally, if I wanted to have a huge platform tomorrow, right, I could have it. There is some very low-hanging fruit that appeals to the masses of people because you've been programmed, petitioned, and propagandized to believe those things. And I hate it because all you have to do to aim for the low-hanging fruit of humanity, which is one, right? All you have to do, get your anger and your hatred together, okay? Assisting you in the process, right? Accessing the hatred and the anger of people is very easy and often gets passionate reactions, likes, comments, shares, dislikes. It all works in their favor. A lot of people collectively hate Black women, a very easy group to ridicule. The masses will show up to participate. And on the other side, we're responding in anger. All of it gets you views and clicks. All of it makes you too famous in America. And all of those views and clicks and converts to dollars. It all converts to dollars. Have y'all peeped that quite a few of these men, just want to make money? They just want to make money. They just want to make money. Here's the thing. They don't really do much. All you got to do, they could sit there, copy and paste, right? This is why I love this thread. Once again, y'all go check this person out, please. Their thread is everything. My hands rated E. Their thread went crazy. And I was like, I gotta bring it here to y'all and add my thoughts. But yeah, like, it just really made me think, like, why do we keep giving them a pass? Why do we keep letting it happen? Like, why? 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 Why do we let a bunch of men repeat the same talking point as if it's something new? Especially when their talking points are literally just like degrading, berating, like attacking Black women. What? It's getting spooky. I'll be outside. Like, it's really upsetting. And I wish we would really push back against it. Please let me know y'all's thoughts. How do y'all feel? Because I just, like I said, I guess it is that deep for me. Some stuff I'm just like, I don't understand why y'all are engaging, why you're retweeting, why you're talking about it, why you're putting their names. Like, we can have discourse. You hear me? We could always have discourse about these things, whatever, but like, we don't have to name these people. Like, we don't have to at them. We don't have to contribute to them profiting off of exploiting us. That's all I'm saying.